but in general, like men never really value opinions. As terrible as that sounds, and it's because we live way different existences. Like way different. Like the male experience versus the female experience is drastically different. You take a 21-year-old woman and a 21-year-old guy, that woman has so many more opportunities than that guy, and that guy isn't going to get those opportunities if he's lucky, unless he works really hard and 20 years later.
Well, it's easier to be a woman than it is to be a man.
Yes.
At first, until you're old.
No, even then, it's always easier to be a woman.
That's true.
Not until you're old. Not if you're
That is true until you're older. But what I would say is that the way I look at it is this: women get their $1 million up front, men have to earn their $1 million 30 years later.
Exactly.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I really want to ask you guys, because and whatever is fine is no offense. What do you consider old? Because you said it a few times. Okay, I know.
I mean, facts.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. If so, because you're in their 20s. But I just want to know, what is what do you consider old?
Well,
and honestly,
I think it depends. Well, it's about looks too. Let's say you're older, but your looks are kept. Like you still look good for your age, fine. But also, as you get older, your chances of having a child and your health also declines. So it's also not just about looks. So,
but when you say old, like what's your number?
I don't give it a number because I can say like you
Okay.
can look younger and be 30 and look like 24.
Yeah.
But the main thing would probably be past your childbearing years.
Okay.
So.
And then what's in you? I just wanted to know there too.
I mean, I can be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like for a man, when they look at these things, they look at okay, once you hit 30, why would they go, no offense, why would a man go for a 30-year-old when he can have a fresh 21-year-old that men look at it as, oh, she's 30, which means she's older, she's been ran through, she's tarnished, she's hardened by all the relationships, so she's lost her femininity because she's masculine.
That's what I want to ask her.
Men think about these type of things, and it's very unfortunate that women don't realize that until they hit 30. They want to be in their 20s and be like, oh yeah, I can fuck this guy, fuck that guy, but they don't realize you're ruining yourself. And then you're trying to find yourself, and by the time you're 30, you're like, where have all the good men gone? Not to you, because you ran through.
Damn.
But that's why I think it's good to ask younger girls in their 20s, because you get different opinions.
But most women, 99% of girls will never say that.
And then you have kids. That also makes it worse for you, because what man is going to want to date a woman with kids when he can get one that doesn't have kids?
No, but you have to listen to this. But that's the type.
I'm with the top 1%er, okay? I know how this game goes.
Can I just say something, with me? I'm going to agree to disagree and listen to people. Like, you can't get mad at people's opinion and preferences. That's why I asked them.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but if you're asking, like, a real honest,
no, but hold on. It's not even an opinion. It's biological fact. Like they polled men from like 18 to 60, and men universally prefer women between 18 to about 24.
Okay.
So men have always been attracted to more youthful, fertile women. It is what it is.
So if you're 30, just look like
Can I just say something?
But the thing is that you can always, you can turn back the clock a little bit with going to the gym and everything else like that. But at the end of the day, as you get older, you're going to have more experiences. You're going to have more partners. You're going to have more things that kind of mold you into the person that you are. I always kind of look at women as, not to sound like an asshole, women are kind of like clay, right? And there's only a certain amount of time where the clay is warm enough where you can mold it. Once a woman reaches a certain age, she's set her way, she ain't gonna change. You get what you get. You can't really mold her and turn her into the woman that you want. And I think any guy that's a competent leader that's successful needs to get a girl and turn her into the best girlfriend and wife for him. But if you get with an older girl that's set her ways, and I have my schedule and my routine, that's not someone that you really want by your side, because she's going to be set her ways, and her ways might not necessarily align with your belief system.
And that's why I said it hardens the woman. Like, they talk a lot about femininity. Once you've gone through so much trauma with men, you lose your femininity, and then you become hard, and that's when you become like how you guys were saying earlier about, oh, well, you have to earn me to be feminine. No, because a 21-year-old, they're not damaged emotionally. They're automatically gonna see you and be like, oh, hi. Opposed to a 30-year-old that's been through so much is gonna be like, oh, what are you doing? No, you want my high, you have to earn it.
I agree with her.
And men don't like that.
On that aspect, I really agree with her,
Can I just say something too?
Okay, go ahead. What's your opinion?
shit. Let me just say what I'm trying to say. I just heard like a belief that was kind of funny, where it's basically like if you haven't found your husband by the age of 24, it's because you're not living like a righteous life in a way. And I know I do OnlyFans and shit. Yep. But I just wanted to say that, and I was strongly believing that. My parents got married when they was 19 years old. Come on, and they was fucking married for damn near 30 years or whatever. So I just feel like that is fucking true. Like, if you're living a more...
But what if you found your person and then you got a divorce? So then what happens?
Somebody
well, it clearly wasn't your person,
somewhere.
I guess.
It wasn't your person.
And I think the other thing, too, is that women are very quick to divorce, and women initiate like 70-80% of divorces because women think, my happiness overrides everything, when in reality you're supposed to stay in a marriage for duty, not because of your happiness. And that's another thing that my mom warned me about. She said as soon as things like, if your girl's not happy, she's gonna leave you. Like, Western women tend to have this ideal where I'm not happy, I'm gonna do what's right for me, I'm gonna just leave. Whereas like women from other cultures are like, I'm going to stick through you through thick and thin because it is what it is.
Women in your culture are like that?
Yes. They shame us for being like that.
I'm right here.
They shame us for being like that.
This is going to sound really wild to a lot of like you guys here, but in my culture, like that's just how it is. Like my fiance, there is little to, I won't even say little to nothing. There is nothing that man could ever do that would make me leave him, because to me, he's just being a man. There's a girl come up to me and go, oh, well, I fucked your man last night. I'd be like, congratulations. He still came home to me and I made him dinner as soon as he walked through the door. I have a family with him, you know? Like, I'm not going to give it up for him just wanting something different. They call it a change up is what they want. It has nothing to do with their feelings. They probably won't even remember who the girl is, you know? But
if more girls took your mindset on, they would be a lot happier and be able to keep a guy long term, because a lot of girls go with their feelings, they want their overall happiness, and then the biggest thing is ego.
And because it's not about them. It's not happy wife, happy life. It's happy husband, happy life. You know, a husband just wants peace, and that's what I give my man, peace.
You two are on the same page.
Do you watch the podcast?
Yeah.
You watch the podcast?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
she knows.
Top G.
Will she be one of your best guests that you guys had on the show so far? That understands
she's been on point the whole show.
Yeah, we've had other girls. You know, it's interesting because when girls watch the show, it's amazing how they get a man and they keep him long term. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, but even beside the show, like I've been like this. I didn't start watching like your podcast until like a few months ago when my fiance showed it to me. I got him way before that because I know how to treat a man, be his peace. Yeah. You know, I don't want to struggle. And if he's not happy and I'm yelling at him and bitching at him every day he comes home, what man wants to hear that? Like, no, he's going to go find somebody else. And then what? I'm going to find myself at 30, alone, single, can't find a man because I was too busy worried about my feelings. Happy wife, happy life. It don't work that way.
I'll tell you this, though. Your man invested in you. Because that setup is not cheap. You got like what? You got 2 layers and a necklace.
And she deserved it.
Yo,
she's fit
all the way, bro.
She's fit. Hey, let's go.
Hey, W Men's.
Well, I mean, hey, man.
We got some more chats here.
Nigga.
That's good stuff. That's
my
really,
man comes
really
with
good
status,
stuff.
so
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean,
that's good stuff. That actually makes me very happy to hear.
But she's not just dating any kind of man. She's dating a high value.
Yeah, I will say my man is top 1%. Everyone in Miami knows him. He's very, very.
I mean,
you said he was 39 too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that makes
40.
I'm not judging. I love that for you, but I'm just saying that does make a difference than like a 22.
You said he didn't look 40.
No, he didn't. No.
Then a 22, 23-year-old man, you know, coming in your life like he already has shit set up. He learned his lesson. He knows how to work.
Yeah, but you think a 23-year-old is really gonna be looking to find a wife?
Point.
No,
that creates a problem because then that leaves a lot of young men single. Now women want to date older men because they're already established.
Well, young men don't want a relationship like that.
Some of them do, yes. Some of them do. So what do they do?
Well, I mean, what ends up, most guys are struggling and or sexless.
I guess they just know it out until they're old and established.
Most guys really struggle with women, especially with like the advent
but you know where that also comes from, though. A lot of women don't want to go through the struggle with their man. They want a man that's already established. They don't want to wait until the come up. They want a man that's already up. And then when they're not happy anymore, they tend to disrespect that man when you weren't there from the beginning.
Right. Well, that's why I was going to say I have a similar view as you, but from the different end. When I met my boyfriend, he didn't have anything. He was working part-time. He was going to school. And he was living at his mom's house.
And he'll never forget that.
And after 2 years now he's a billing manager. He's going to go in programming, which is going to pay a lot more.
Sorry. So the chat says, I IG is not what she says it is.
Hold on, can we even show it?
What? No.
You can show it.
Nah. Oh.
I mean,
Why not? Y'all showed the last girl. I want to
Yeah,
see
you
it.
can show it.
Y'all showed two of them.
And scroll down. You can see my man is on my IG because he takes all my pictures. He controls my IG.
where's your man? Where's your man?
That's him.
Okay.
Wait, you got one pic with him?
Yeah, he doesn't want the other
Wait,
ones on
let me
there.
ask something. Is her Instagram not worse than mine? Because our pictures look damn near the motherfucking same.
Her
Mine is just, I just got a few splits in mine.
Yeah, okay, but let me explain this though. I'm just saying. Before I got with my fiance, I dressed like a nun. I didn't drink. I didn't swear. I didn't do anything. He wanted me to be that type of image because that type of image for me brings in money. I get a lot of sponsorships and I get paid to post stuff like that.
Same here.
So it's like,
same here. I used to dress like a dyke.
Wants her to be that.
Yeah, he created my Instagram. He takes all my pictures. He decides what I post. He decides who follows.
Okay, and I didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to make my Instagram like this. Literally, every person around me that loves me, I used to dress like a all the time and never post my face. All my friends used to be like, bro, post your titties.
Look, if that's true and your guy runs everything and it's under his authority, then hey, every man is different. Like me, I tell guys all the time, like, yo, if your girl's advertising yourself on the internet, that's unacceptable. However, if that's what the guy wants, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And him running her IG is not the same as
and
yours.
he's on it, you know.
Yeah.
He's always on my Instagram. So
All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, what is he like? You said what does he do again?
he owns marijuana
Weed. Yeah, weed.
Dispensary,
companies.
right?
Yeah.
Black,
Okay.
Black, white?
No, you just saw him, bro.
Black?
He's white,
No,
bro.
he's Chaldean. He's Iraqi.
Chris, are you blind?
Yeah, Chris, you didn't see him?
No.
He's Iraqi.
Okay.
Look at Habibi.
All right. Well, hey, if it was his idea and he told you that this is what I want, then hey, it's as long as the man's the one deciding it.
She's
then,
following his leadership.
Yeah, that's what matters. That's what matters. So if he told you, yo, we're turning this shit down, you would turn it off.
Yeah, no, he literally tells me like, oh, I don't like you dressing more conservative. I want you to wear dresses like this. He buys all my clothes. He picks them out, he wants me to look like, and as long as he's very secure, he likes me to walk next to him and be like, yeah, this is my girl, and guess what?
Okay.
You can't touch her. If you even try to speak to her, she's not even gonna look at you. That's how I am. No man can have me.
I love her energy, bro.
All right. Okay.
That's mine. His name
Chris,
is tattooed on me. I'm not
Chris.
going nowhere.
Okay.
Can we see?
All right. What do we got here? That's it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Done.
So we'll get the last thoughts from the ladies.